Hello. Hello, 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 hello. I'm drinking menacing tea and it's kind of really good actually. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Candy apple tea, mix some pea flour in it. It's good flavors of it. Welcome in Fennel, welcome in Warheads, welcome in Jiggyfly, welcome in Random Game Lover. I hope you guys are excited to see some bugs because we're playing Bugs, Game of Bugs. We know about bugs. Hello, 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 hello. It's important to have so many hellos in case somebody needs a hello or somebody needs some extra hellos to bring home to the family, or if people want to get some hellos later. Always be saying hello ABC. Where is my bug sounds? There is my bug sounds. I was gonna grind over the weekend. Hey, Luigi Maxwell, welcome in, welcome in. We're playing Bugs the game. I was gonna grind over the weekend so that the battles would hopefully go smoother, and I didn't do that at all. No, we don't want to exit. Instead, what I did was, activities. What did I do? What did I do? I don't have any memories anymore. Sometimes you just gotta live that no memory life. Sometimes you just gotta do what you do and then hope for the best. Oh, we're here. We're playing Minecraft before you hopped in this? Ooh, what were you doing in Minecraft? Just chilling out, exploring, hanging around. Were you building something cool? Chapter 5 real. Hydrate? Yeah, I'll take a sippy. I'll even take a sippy of some water and oh. My water bottle is half full. We're good. Usually I fill my water bottle right before stream, but I forgot, like a person with no memories would do. You were on Hypixel Peepin' Housing. Ooh. You never had memories before in my life. I am the worst today. Somebody asked me, like, hey, what did we talk about on Friday at work? And I was like, I legitimately don't remember anything that happened. I'm trying my darndest. You were also playing Minecraft before joining? Hell yeah. Oh shit, you got the secret word so fast. Every single housing is just the exact same now? Oh, is there like an optimized housing? That was so fast. I did the secret word speedrun. Speaking of speedrunning, AGDQ is going on right now. I think they're playing like Fable or Fallout or something. I am glad it looks like... I need to check what they're doing on Wednesday night. I might have to do one of those streams where I have AGDQ on my stream at the same time so I can watch it while also streaming. These don't look like they'll budge. We're stuck already? This is bad. Oh, now is when we learn how to break rocks. Who? AGDQ, Awesome Games Done Quick. It's the week-long speedrun charity event where they play a million games as fast as they can and then donate all the dollars to charity. It's either, I think it's cancer this time. Winter is cancer and summer is Doctor Without Borders. Your tea shopping, you think a white tea sampler set sounds good? I personally like white teas. They're very light. So if you want your teas to taste like water, like fancy water, like water with essence in them, good. If you want your teas to taste more like coffee or chocolate, go for black teas. If you want your teas to taste, I guess white teas can be fruity too. Fruity white teas are good. Green teas are also good fruity. They're like slightly more bitter white teas. The answer is all tea is good, even black tea. Even black tea, but not like the black tea that is normal black tea. I mean black tea that just, you pour your tea and it just comes out like black. You only drink peppermint teas. Peppermint teas are good if you need to settle your tummy a little bit, or just calm down, or just be in the winter. Good with milk, it is. I love every teas. You don't drink tea? Get on the ball, there's so many teas out there. You can drink 1 million billion teas. You're a water person? Water's good too, but tea is water but with extra in it. Grr. Kabu. Grah. Oh, circle. Eggnog. I don't think I've ever had eggnog in my entire life. You're indecisive, you're gonna take that as a yes and buy. Hell yeah, buy that tea. Buy that tea. Yeah, tea is like soup. Many types. I guess it's kind of like asking, This is what kind of soda should I get? What kind of juice should I get? Bread juice isn't real, but it could be. Eggnog's awesome. It's like just really sweet. It's got egg in it. Milk, like sweet milk. Find it funny how the special word is single and your arrow ace. Silly happening. Oh, hell yeah, I am also arrow ace. Get that good, not ever experiencing attraction. Craving horchata or Jamaica? So peak. Huff, huff.
Were you always this strong?
Yeah, sex? No thank you. Someone else can have that. I will pass on that. Your arrow ace too? Hell yeah! Let's have a fun striped flag party. Where's the colors? Where's my black, whites, and grays and purples? God, every year Pride Month comes around and I forget to like do anything about it. And then Ace Week comes around and like I forget until halfway through Ace Week when I start seeing posts. I'm like, oh yeah, I should like do some things. The arrow aces flock together. It kind of is true. Like, I'm at the age where people younger than me are getting engaged now and like married. And it's like, are you sure though? Are you sure about that? Like, what? Hold on, what? But why though? What about oh no, we're way out of college. Okay, hold on. Aromantic, there's an aromantic week? Is it, hold on, does it go over the Valentine's Day? I honestly can't believe you found 2 arrow ace people in the wild. I'm pretty sure a decent chunk of my high school friend group. I haven't kept up with what everybody's current labels are right now, but like most of them are some flavor of ace. And I think it just ends up being that like the people you hang out with because you have common topics. And if you aren't interested in people who love to talk about romance and dating and stuff, you end up talking with people who are not as interested in that. Also consider yourself pretty arrow ace. There's so many more interesting things in the world than going on a date. Like, for example, have you ever bought so much tea? Or perhaps, arrow ace jump scare. Have you perhaps tried playing a video game? Bug Fables 100% better than dating insects. Aromantic February 23rd to 26th, so after Valentine's Day. Right? Like... Okay, I legitimately can't stop drinking this dark tea. It's very good. People call your cat's eating plastic. Oh no, get it out of their mouth. They're gonna throw it up later. Are they actually eating it or are they just chewing on it? Because my cat for sure eats plastic. If I leave him alone with a piece of packing tape, it'll be gone in his mouth, like down his throat. And then it'll be back up his throat in another, like half day. And then I have to clean it up every time. I've gotten very good at listening to his meows and telling when he's got an upset tummy meow. And I just run him into the bathroom and move all the mats out of the way so he throws up on a floor that's easy to clean. Everyone commenting is at least on the arrow egg spectrum. Is it because I'm over here as a one of the few VTubers who doesn't try to get simps? I'm not out here being like, ooh la la, I'm the sexy question mark? I feel like they're like, I'm not gonna say every VTuber, but like a lot of VTubers, it really feels like they're like, but what if you could date me? And I'm like, I don't want to. I want to hear you say funny words over your video games. LGBTQ plus is awesome. I think if you're on the, I legitimately forget, like, the percentage of, the only chill stream you've ever streamed. Oh, hell yes, thank you. Like, the percentage of LGBT people you're gonna run into on the internet, and or at least in the internet spaces that are like video games and anime, it's so much higher than the number of LGBT people you run into the real world. And I forget that. I forget that so much. I go out and I go to work and I go to the grocery store and I'm just like, ah, yes. Everybody here is some flavor of gay or trans or ace or even like neurodivergent or something. And it's like, oh wait, no. These people like are right out of a sitcom from the like 70s or something. Like these people are just like the nuclear family is their goal. These people are just like the standard, and the standard is a standard because there are so many people like this. I just forget about them. People talking about like wanting to go out, like their whole goal in life is like, yeah, I'm gonna watch the football game and then get engaged and then have kids and then like sometimes go on vacation to Hawaii. And I'm like, why isn't your goal to like build a giant robot or sew a quilt of every band you've ever loved, or like do a cool YouTube video? Autism gaming. I've never gotten diagnosed, but there is for sure something going on in my brain, and it's something genetic. My whole family has it. But like, I've gotten to the point where the older you get with like neurodivergency, the better you get at wrangling your own like quirks. So it gets to the point like where if it's not completely debilitating, you found all the life hacks already to like get yourself to do the things you need to do. Autism is power. God, so for me, like, you thought your goal in life was kissy until you realized, nah. For me, I was like, there's so many stories out there that are like, so-and-so thought they were too cool for romance. They were like, no thank you, romance. I don't care. I'm doing my own thing. And then they found the one. And so like my whole life I grew up, I was just like, oh cool, yeah, I guess some people just like don't only have like one romance and then it'll just whatever happen later probably. I'm not gonna worry about it. And then the older I got, it was like, wait, no, this one is fiction. The fiction stories are actually fiction, and everybody else has been, like, having crushes and stuff since kindergarten. Probably, I just shouldn't even count on it or anything, like, I wasn't really counting on it in the first place, but, like, completely just not even gonna put it in the picture. People around you made you figure it out. I remember there was one time, I didn't realize, because, like, I didn't know being ace was even a thing until probably my first year of college. And I remember, like, I would always, whenever people ask me, they're like, oh yeah, like, but dating, blah, 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 blah. I'd be like, yeah, no, I've just never been in love or anything. And I remember in college, like, one person's reaction to that was just like, oh my god, you could totally be a lesbian. And I like, thought about that for a second. I'm like, I mean, like, I could, but also, that's a weird reaction to have. It's always been seeing people date and you're just like, why would you do that? That looks terrible. Oh my god, yeah, that too. So many people, I don't understand why people put themselves through what they do to like have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever. They'll be like crying and miserable and they'll be like, he won't talk to me, or he did this thing I don't like, and then I tried to talk to him and he called me stupid and dumb and it's ugly, and then I'm like, fucking dump him. Just dump him. Like, why live with, like, but I love him, and it's like, why, how could anything be possibly worth this? You're crying like on the reg, not like every day, but like every couple months. God. Back in middle school, people would call you asexual jokingly, not knowing being ace is actually a thing. I never got the ace jokes. Like, I like didn't even get those as jokes. People are just like, oh, sure, it'll happen one day, whatever. Took you a while to figure out you were aro. You thought you were a lesbian for a time. God, that's the other thing, because, like, I'm like, I've got basically no attraction. I've got, like, I can appreciate aesthetics, but I've got zero, like, I don't ever look at a person, place, or thing and go like, oh yeah, I want to hold their hand. So like, as soon as I found out Arrow was a thing, I'm just like, yep, that's for sure. That's for sure me. Absolutely. Around 2015-16, you did search, you didn't have these thoughts, and aromantic asexual came up and everything made sense. Yeah, can the red crime absolutely dump them? Yeah, like, I don't get it. But, like, I just don't get it. Like, the thing is, a lot of those people that were crying about their, like, boyfriends and whatever stayed with them. And then it, like, got better later on because they, like, learned how to communicate and stuff. But, like, the fact that they were able to put up with that for, like, a year before the things got better was just like, don't. Hey, don't. Like, you can do better. You can probably find somebody else. But, like, I guess people don't like being alone, which is weird to me because I love being alone. It's amazing. Have you guys ever just, like, sat down and read a book? It's fucking great. Ace was the first thing you found out about yourself regarding the silly LGBTQ+. Yeah. God, being alone is so good. I don't understand how people get, like... I can understand to some extent when people are, like... The first year of quarantine, like, when quarantine hit, everybody was just like, oh no, all my friends and family, I miss them. I was waiting for it to start, like, actually affecting me. Like, to start being like, oh man, I'm, like, legitimately sad. But most of it was like, man... I wish I could hang out with friends, but whatever, I'll catch up with them later. Like, that was the extent of it for me. I was like, I can still chat with all my friends online. That's basically the same thing, right? Everyone wants to go out all the time. I hate going out so much. I don't even like going to the grocery store or going out to eat. I like to be in my house. I like to be in my apartment that I have that's decorated the way I like, and it's got all the stuff I like in it. And I can do whatever I want without having to worry about inconveniencing anyone or, like... It's just great. You want to get a roommate so you're not alone for the rest of the time. God, the struggle of... Moments like this that assure you're not actually Arrow. Nothing wrong with being Arrow, but you're like, wow, those brain chemicals. See, I don't understand them. I don't understand them. One of these days, one of these, I'm so curious, like, what does being in love feel like? What does having a crush feel like? How close is it to the feelings you get when you read shoujo manga? Because I'll read a good romance story, and my heart will go doki doki. But, like, every time, people will always be telling me about their crushes and their, like, the people they like, and you always watch, like, there's romance present in every single movie, in every single story, and so, like, you get the gist of, it's like, people are like, oh, you're thinking about them all the time, and you want to be with them, and you can't imagine a world without them, and it's like, every time I'm just like, okay, I have the facts laid out, I think I sort of get it, and then I'll be talking to somebody, and I'll be like, so it's kind of like this, right? And they'll be like, absolutely not, you're completely wrong, it's actually like this, and I'll be like, what now? But the stories told me. It's pretty shoujo manga. Where's the movie without romance? I'd say game, but there's a game about being Arrow Ace. There are books and games and stuff without romance, but, like, it's a small percentage. Mainstream media has always got to shoe in some sort of, like, side romance somewhere. Only been with one person who's there for 3 years and we're close now. Ah, he's extremely shoujo. God, I don't understand brain chemicals. Don't really care about romance. It can be cute or funny, but most of the time you're interested in the other aspects of it happening in shows. Yeah, like, for me, I can appreciate a romance story, but it bothers me a lot when they're, like, if I'm reading a shoujo manga that's about the romance and then has, like, other fun stuff in it, I'm like, okay, cool. If I'm reading a story about, like, oh, battles in space and exploration and, like, the cool stuff, and then they, like, shoe in a romance on the side, then it's like, well, okay, hold on now. I'm here for the space. I don't care about this person's dilemma about not being able to kiss so-and-so or so-and-so, had sex with so-and-so. It's like, I don't care about that. Go back to the space battles. I just want to be single as an anti-dating dating sim where you try to make friends but avoid romance. That actually sounds really cool. I'm adding this to the list. Like a booby-trapped dating sim. Well, yes, but how did you... When I remember how it felt to be left alone, my helplessness here, I get so angry I crush anything. Kabu confirmed for doesn't like being alone. Currently a demo, but it hit all its Kickstarter girls. Ooh! When was the Kickstarter? In stories and stuff, you completely zone out at times like that. Yeah, it's like... It's fairly easy to do when you're, like, watching a movie or a show. You can just kind of, like, fast forward or just, like, space out or do something else in the meantime. With books, I always just kind of, like, skim the pages, and then I accidentally, like, skim too far, and then I gotta go back and be like, wait, did I miss something in this scene? Heard on Reddit could remember you for the life of you? Oh, hell yes. Hold on. I'm gonna check when that is. The release date on Steam is listed as when I'm no longer broke. Let's see. The Kickstarter, oh, the Kickstarter was last month. Or no, it was last updated December last month. When was this? Does it say? Give me the first update. It's a very accurate release date. Game design seems so hard. May 2022. Okay. So it's been about a year. Games take a long time to come out. I'm gonna put that on my list. I'm gonna put that on my watch list. I'm probably gonna I don't know if I'm gonna stream it, but I'm for sure gonna play it when it comes out. When I remember how it felt to be left alone, my helplessness here. I get so angry I can crush anything. So let's go. We must hurry. What's everyone's points? Oh, for the secret word game? If you do exclamation point leaderboard. Oh, oh, the boobits. I can't, can you? I'm sure somebody has 100,000 points right now, maybe. Or close. God, Darkness Tea is so good. 5.9k.
Boy, what's with all that hopelessness talk?
Everything's always worked out fine. Why are you so frazzled? It's,
Just tell us, we'll get it.
2.7k. I have infinite. Check this out. I'm changing the game to Bug Fables. We're playing it right now. I should put, like, a sound. I should put a sound that does when you do that. 17.8k. Tea leaf. Hey, Blackout Inferno. I love to be drinking a tea. I need to pour myself some more dark tea. We have to play Bug Fables now. Can you spare 10k points real quick? I really wish there was a way to just give people points. Cause like, you can do, like, if you want to give somebody points, I could do a prediction, I think, and be like, pick this side to win and pick this side to give away points. I think we did that once, actually, in chat. And, like, but the problem is, I as the streamer cannot... Yahoo! Yeah, we did it for the Wahoos! 50.5k, you're halfway there, Jag. Hold on. What's my 50k redeem? I know I have one. Do I have one? Is that that's sing a song. I could sing a song. You're 100% hoarder. Save those points. There's some channels that I just save a lot of points. You can vote in your own prediction. I can't. That's the problem. I have infinite boobits, so I can't vote in my own prediction.
Just tell us, we'll get it.
Very well, I will tell you the truth. I've spoken enough of how dreadful this place is. In my hometown, it is regarded as a graveyard of naive explorers who drowned before they noticed. Altogether, it's 76.8k. I mean, Random Game Lover changed the game at one point. We played Pokemon for a bit. It's possible to get that many points. I go to Lummo's streams a lot, and Lummo has 100,000 channel point redeem for Summon the Boobas, and it just puts the funny Booba gif on screen. There they are. It's that one, but it's over the entire screen, and it's like kind of faded over it. Only Twitch channels you watch are silly non-binary me person and funny arrow-ace person. Hell yeah, the only channels you need. But I think I've summoned them twice. I love to be like, I didn't spend any channel points on that channel until now. Suddenly you can summon boobas. We're at 6k now. Hell yeah. I know you get points, you get points for watching, and then if you follow, you get more points for watching per, like, however many seconds or hours or whatever. And if you're subscribed, you get even more points. And then, like, if you watch consecutive streams, like, if you watched this stream and then you came in on Wednesday and watched the Wednesday stream, you would get, like, 300 points? You get, like, a big chunk of points when you watch, like, multiple streams in a row, when you got a stream streak. And then when you stay for a raid after the stream, then it also gives you points. I don't know how long you have to stay for that, though. But, like, that's why I always do raids, even if there's, like, nobody really live. I'll just, like, send y'all to the cats or the flute gnome, because if you just, like, chill out on that page for a little bit, you get some boobits. My master, my friend, Bit and I, we wanted to see Bulgaria's vast and beautiful kingdom. Despite many warnings, and to avoid the Wasp Kingdom, we crossed this swamp. You can't mean. It speaks for itself, doesn't it? I'm the only one who made it. Even though I was the rookie, they made sure I would. How do you check how long you've been following someone? I think if you do ! Follow age, all one word, follow age, it should say it. I'm pretty sure I turned that on for stream elements. There you go. Oh, wait, Nightbot knows it too. Are the numbers the same? Oh, Nightbot's got details. Hello, Nightbot. Eyfey is not following Eyfey. Wait, that seemed like important dialogue. You missed it? Oh, Kabu's just saying that when he was a youngin', he wanted to explore the world with his teacher and his friend, and they went into the swamp and everybody died but him. God, how long have I been streaming? I can't believe you don't follow Eyfey. No, he's fine. He's fine. Kabu's fine. 39 minutes, haven't left the room. That's true. We've been in here for like 40 minutes, and we've walked all of 2 feet from the... Listen, we had some very important conversations about being arrow ace and drinking tea.
Wow.
Yeah, Random, because you jumped on pretty early. I think it's been, feels like much longer than 4 months. Crazy how time go. Arrow ace, more like arrow based. Boom, got him. When was my first stream? The first game I streamed was Dear God, and I'm pretty sure it was January. But not this January, not last January. I think I've been streaming for 2 years? Hold on, is it the 2 year anniversary of my streaming? Hold on. Yippee! Thank you, Clanky. Womp. If he's streaming. Yippee! I posted on Tumblr when I streamed the first time, so if I scroll through all the pages, it'll tell me what date it was. It'll tell me the exact day. many pages of stream notifications do I have? 38. Okay. One year ago? That's not right.
Clanky says LTD Peter Kärjevel TD 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 Peter Kärjevel.
February 2nd, 2021 was the second stream I did. So whatever 1 week before that was. Love your cat, she's so awesome. Hell yeah. My cats are little idiots. I built them a strange box and they don't know how to go inside to get their food. I used to stream on Wednesdays only? It's been 1 week since my last stream. That's not true. I streamed literally yesterday. January 26th. Wait, no. Is that right? February 1st. Oh, no. Oh my god, it's 2023. Oh my god, I'm the stupid cat. Cats are dumb, but some cats are smart. And some cats are simultaneously dumb and smart. February 2nd, Tuesday. What? Did I stream on a Tuesday? My first stream was January 26th, 2021. I gotta do a 2-year anniversary then at the end of this month. What's a good anniversary game? Should I play, Jump? The game where you jump? I just want to be single, maybe. But what if I play it? What if I wait until it's a full game? It might never be a full game. Sometimes games just get caught in development hell and then they die forever, and it's sad and tragic, but it has to happen. Kabu, why would you hide this from us?
Yeah, you're always telling us you'll help.
There was no need. The pain of that journey, I wish to bury it, to overcome my regrets in a new life. Some sort of community game night. Oh, that's true. I haven't done like a multiplayer thing since I think Fall Guys. I did Minecraft with some people once, and then maybe like a Jackbox night. Would y'all be interested in Jackbox? Or perhaps Gartic Phone? I am craving to be doing stupid drawings every day of my life. Perhaps even both. What's Jackbox? Jackbox is like those like party games. They have a bunch of cool like ones for trivia games, ones for like doodle games. Yeah, let's do a Jackbox night. Hold on. What is the 26th? A Thursday. Maybe I'll do that weekend. Boxer Gart. Yeah, perhaps the both even. Love a Jackbox and a Gartic. Streaming them, you have to be careful nowadays. Oh yeah, if any of y'all are rude business, I'll put you in the trash. What Jackbox packs do you have? Some, but I can just get them. I have an income. I have bi-weekly paychecks. I will just buy them all. I could have all of them. I could have every video game ever exist. The pain of that journey. I wish to bury it, to overcome my regrets in a new life. I think I, like, have the first 6. What are they up to now? 9? 10? Have up to pack 7? Yeah, I'm like, I have either, like, 6 or 7. I could just check my Steam library. What do we got, Jackbox? They're at 9 now? Okay, cool. Oh, I only have the first 4? Well, I can buy the others. I will get them. Oh, hate raids. Hey, Jean Suji, welcome in. Bragging about having a bi-weekly income. That's once every 2 weeks, by the way, not twice a week. I'm not some sort of rich kid who gets 2 times a week paychecks. I might look into do one of those. I disabled the Discord link. Apparently I don't have to do that because the Discord link just doesn't work or something. But I just like bisexual. Everybody knows if you're bisexual, you sex either twice a week or once every other week. This is how it works, I think. Or maybe that's how often you fall in love. Or maybe you just ride a bicycle a lot. I'm really not sure. Like, this is the mysteries to me. But yeah, let's say I was... Am I doing anything that weekend? I don't think I am. Weekend of the 28th. Either the 28th or 29th. We'll do some gaming. Oh hell yes. This is the bisexual is when you say bye sexual, I'm not interested. Boom, got him. Checking your calendar, the problem is it's a 2018 calendar. Did you actually have a 2018 calendar in front of you just like hanging out there? No, you're illiterate. That's valid. I can't read, I can't think, I can't dream. I can dream so good, but I can't remember anything. Where am I? Who am I? How am I? Hero ace person trying to explain bisexuality. It's like when, you know how when you have a circle and you can have two circles? Well, that's two of them. And then, there's, you know, it's just bisexual. When am I? When am I? I'm today, 9. Jan 9. I know it. It's the 9th of January. It's Monday, I think. Monday fun day. Monday bug day. I know about Mondays. That's when the bugs happen. Alas, I find myself back here, haunted. Kabu's having like a mental breakdown, and we're just trying to remember how to say any words.
It's gonna be okay, Kabu. We're gonna cross it together.
Bug stacks never ends. I just need to keep finding more and more bug games to play. It's 9 of the January. Bisexual is like when you think two identity is cool and you want to kissy them, but sometimes you like one of the identity more than the other identity. If some people experience one or other. But what if, hear me out here, what if it's actually like when you mix Sprite and lemonade and you get yourself a sparkling lemonade and it's so good? I think that's what being bisexual is like.
It's gonna be okay, Kabu. We're gonna cross it together.
Yeah, no one's getting left behind. We'll save Maki and get out. Your sibling is really into Dream and what they mean. So I try to remember if, oh, for a second I thought that was Dream, like the Minecraft YouTuber, and I'm like, what does Dream mean? What do they mean? One of my 2 recurring dreams that I have that I should at this point be able to recognize that I'm having a dream when these happen. Number 1, going across monkey bars. I can only do monkey bars in my dream. I don't have enough arm strength to do monkey bars in real life, but every once in a while I'll just have a dream where it's like, oh hey, let's go across the monkey bars, and then I do, and like that's it. Number 2, teeth crumbling. Hate it. Teeth crumble out of mouth. I'm pretty sure the meaning of that is that I grind my teeth in my sleep, and I haven't had those dreams so much since I got a night guard. But like, what does it mean? Kabu's mentally breaking down. We were talking about areas, vexility, bi-weekly income. Listen, getting twice a month. Do you know bi-weekly income is the same as bi-monthly income? You have a deep subconscious desire to do monkey bars. What if the friends we made along the way were the monkey bars all along? If you look at your fingers, your dreams never make your fingers the right number? It's like AI art? Like your dreams will give you 6 fingers? You can have too much noodle arm and can only in the dreams. Also, the time changes in dreams. Have AI art smelly on it? Like, AI art, the idea of AI art is cool. The fact that it's the fact that it's just sourced, but it's just a big art theft machine. AI art for your own shits and giggles and fun times, great, wonderful, amazing. Those like neural net bots that made the like 9 images, and you would put like Yu-Gi-Oh on trial, and it would put some pictures of like Yu-Gi-Oh pretending to be a judge or whatever. Great, wonderful. AI arts where it's like, give me hot woman, art station, popular style, Elsa Frozen, large chest, large breast, so sexy girl, and then it like puts out a picture that's just like a traced image of another artist thing, and people are like, yes, I drew this myself with my AI robot. I'm the only AI robot that matters. Me only. I'm the only good AI artist. Thank you. Oh yeah, bisexual is when you pay someone for sex. Easy, easy. The fact source made you cry. Tragic. My dreams are really, really realistic. Have y'all ever passed out in a dream? Have y'all ever gotten like hit over the head in a dream and then woken up an hour later in that same dream? That's happened to me once, and it was a wild experience. People use AI to draw boob, but God, like, do people... One of these days, I saw a post the other day where it was somebody who was like, they got their art that they drew by hand removed from a website because it looked too similar to AI art. You dreamt about your old school and it was actually pretty realistic. Like, I have a hard time telling the difference between dream and reality when I'm in the dream, and also shortly after I wake up from the dream. Yeah, you saw that? It's tragic. When will the country girls make do again? Hopefully they never have to. I don't think that's hygienic. I don't think that's safe for you to do. You're gonna get bacteria somewhere you don't want bacteria to be. Had a dream you were watching an eyfey Twitch stream. Wait a moment. What if this is all a dream? I like how Himbot said hello to that. AI art will ruin us all. Didn't you see how I drew 5 rectangles yesterday? And I clearly sourced them from 50 other pictures of rectangles that I stole and traced. Just crossing is not enough. I wish to. Quick look at your hands. I can't count. I only have 6 fingers. I only have, wait, hold on. I only have 4 fingers plus 2 thumbs. Wait, this 8. How many am I supposed to have? 50 fingers and 10 thumbs? That's maybe too many. What if the real dream was the friends we made along the AI generator? What if the AI generated friends we made were the real treasure, all of the dream? God. I think more people should just draw their own messed up art with too many fingers in it. I want a new art movement called the Too Many Fingers movement, where people just keep increasing the number of fingers that they draw on their figures. It's the only right and good way to do art.
Habu, come on, say something.
You're right. We will best this cursed land together. It's a promise. Let's watch each other.
You got it. Team Snake Mouth's ready to go.
V. Leaf. Thank you. Let's go. And I'm sorry. Why are you still apologizing, bud? I think he's gonna kill us. I think Kabu's doing a dirty treachery. Now the horn dash. It told me to double tap X, but I don't think that's the right button. I think it's that dash. Learn how to draw hands by drawing exponentially more hand for hand. It's true, it's true, it's true. Don't need an AI to draw hands bad for you. You can only draw hands bad all on your own. It's true. Look at my hands. They're like sporks on this game controller. One of these days I'm gonna learn how to draw pictures good. Wait. Someone tried to rizz you up in Minecraft and it was weird. I don't even know what that means. Is that new slang? Is that new slang from the kids of the day? I hate the word rizz. It's like if they combined raz and jizz, and I don't like either of those words, unless the raz is part of raspberry, in which case it's great. I know putting on the Ritz, or raz, like a razzmatazz. If you say you're trying to razz someone. Razzdazzle-doo? Like, hello? Is that somebody's name? That's a really good name. The creator of Mario's Adventure, aka Mr. Video Game? I have no clue what you're talking about right now. I don't know who Mr. Video Game is. I think Mario is Mr. Video Game. Rizz means charisma. It's charisma? Are you kidding me? Then what does it mean in that context? Having somebody try to charisma you up in Minecraft? Is that like, what could that possibly mean? My millennial is showing. Rizz equals flirt skills? Oh, like rolling a charisma check in D&D. Okay, now I understand how it's charisma. Thank you, Nightbot. I understand everything now. I was gonna say, like, try to used car salesman you? Were they trying to sell you a Minecraft house? I see Rizz, you just get indescribable anger looking at it. Valid. I think everybody's got, if not some word, just some word or image or some sort of like sensory something that like you hear it and you're just like, I hate that. I hate that so much. I hated, I was not a fan of the fucking Gloop Yoinky song. One more gloop and she do what I yoinky. I don't know what it was about it. I liked the song itself, but I hated just the rest of all of it. I think the words... Don't hate the word rizz, but you feel this way about many other slang words and phrases. Was never a fan of the damn Daniel meme. Like... Why they gotta yell at that boy's shoes? They're just white Vans. Dude tried their hardest to get with you. In Minecraft? I guess since video games exist, there have been video game people trying to get themselves a video game girlfriend, video game boyfriend. The next meme is gonna be talking like you have a stroke. That feels problematic. Something tells me that's not great, but I feel like that was a meme of the past also. You're okay with any slang words except Rizz? The two Z's? It's so much. What if, okay, can we fix Rizz? Can we spell it like R-I-X but still pronounce it Rizz? Or can we like have it just be R-I-S because it's short for charisma? Ah, razzmatazz. People did used to say, yeah, as in razzmatazz. People used to say raz, right? Like, don't razz me. Don't razz me, bro. Here is a short what? Here is a short passage from Stuart Chase's excellent 1938 book, The Tyranny of Words, a layman's introduction to semantics. William of Ockham, 1300 AD, challenged the absolutes of the medieval philosophers. In a tactful way, he razzed the schoolmen, holding that absolutes and universals were mental conveniences, and that God could not be proved by words. Absolutely heard used razzed in the last few months. Okay, people do use razzed. Cool, cool, cool. I wasn't sure if that was just like completely out of it. Change your MC name from Luigi Maxwell to Violet if real, and two people were oddly I don't understand people on the internet. We're all people on the internet, I guess. Yeah, razz is like harass, like don't hassle me, basically. You are now melting. Look what you hate Raz too. Raz has two Z's. The only Raz you know is Razzle Dazzle Do. This is an eyfey Discord or general? It's an eyfey Discord. This is the Discord for eyfey stuff. This is the eyfey space Discord where you can find such important channels as cat, dog, bird, fish, meme, booba. There's others. But the old razzle dazzle, give him the old razzle dazzle. You gotta put in the razzle dazzle do Mr. Video Game and chow, so flashing lights warning. The invite is expired. Why is it doing that? See, this is why I said I don't have to worry about hate raids, is because Discord just doesn't want the link to go. Hold on, let me do a new link. I don't know why. Like, it's a link that's set for unlimited uses and like never expires. Hold on, is it because I'm accidentally inviting people to like the announcements chat or something? Let's try this one. No expire, no limit. Generate a new link. Copy, 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 copy. The invite's set to never expire. It's always set. Here you go. That's like the same link though. Hold on. It ends in the exact, it's the same letters. Why is it giving me the same link? Discord? I'm howling at the moon? I'm sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon? Let's try a new one. Wait, that time it worked? Why? Hold on. Is it... Oh, wait, hold on. Where was the first link you clicked? Was it one that Nightbot put in the chat? I almost typed SoCals. This one? That's the same... Oh shit, it is lightning. Hello. It's been raining for the first time in 10 years, and it's been raining since New Year's, and I love it so much. Found a book of what you think is slang from 1899. We should just use that. Okay, please link that. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know the old slang. It's so important. Rain is so good. Rain is my favorite. At one point in my life, I wanted to read through all of Spider-Man and, like, the comics. And like a person who only knows how to start at the very beginning and read everything through without skipping, I started with the 1960s comic. And reading the slang that they used in those was incredible. How do I... Why is there a preface? Oh wait, hold on. Eyfey. The enemy. Like, there was one chapter that I will never forget where, Peter Parker was hanging out with his elderly old Aunt May, and he was like, "Wow, Aunt May, your apple pie is the best." And she's like, "The best what, Peter?" And I'm like, ha 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 ha, it's funny because I guess the best was like new slang back then, and you didn't really use adjectives without a noun after them. And then, a few chapters later, he's like, "Thanks, Aunt May, you're the most." And she's like, "The most what, Peter?" And I'm like, oh no, I'm Aunt May in this scenario. The most sounds so weird to me. What do you mean, the most? So they laugh at my boner, will they? I'll show them. I'll show them how many boners the Joker can make. Yeah, exactly. The fact that boner was just like an oopsie or a slip-up back then. Can I... How do I... This one? Here we go. What? A beach. Wait, no, come on. I was reading that. Beach. The seashore or strand. Bear garden discourse. Common. Filthy. Nasty. Talk. If it had been a bear, it would have bit you. Of him that makes a close search after what just lies under his nose. As good take a bear by the tooth of a bold, desperate undertaking. Go like the. There's so many bear. I wasn't paying attention to chat. Ivy came with that in their mind for a sec. I'm always coming up with everything in my mind. The most sounds weird, but they used it in the past. Might have some distasteful language. That's true. Warning. Danger. Reserve, a store or hoard to have recourse to upon a push or particular. Something like a hard dick meant a serious talk. I think a hard dick was a detective, right? Though it, you know what, it might have been like, all right, let's get down and have a hard dick. Biddy, a chicken. Also, Bridger. What was Bridger? Is that someone who plays bridge? Do you want to hear a story? Absolutely, I'm always here for stories. Betty. A small engine to force open the doors of houses. Also, a quarter flask of wine. Need to know if cock is in here? It might be. But maybe it won't be what you think it is. Cock, co. Coach, clunch. A comfy clown, an awkward, unhandy fellow. I'm gonna start calling people clunch. Clutch the fist, or close the hand, whence clutches. I'll keep you out of your clutches or claws. The clutches of the parish, the constable, or beadle. Cob, $1. Cobble, to mend or patch, cobbled. What is that word? Bungingly done. You can't just define a word like that with another extremely confusing word. Cockahoop. Upon the high ropes rampant, transported. Wonton up. Pish forward. Fade to be provocative. Cock bottom. Hello? You've heard bungingly before? It's bungled, is it? Cobbled, I guess we still use cobbled. Like, if something's cobbled together, it's just kind of like haphazardly put together. Bungle in the jungle? Cobblecoulter, a turkey. Here we go. Cockle, pleasant drink. Fade to be provocative. Funny. A jolly or lufty cod, the fame. Unbone cod. A trusty friend. That's trusty, isn't it? I'm getting, like, the F's are supposed to be S's, but they're, like, it's not an F, it's like a secret, that's a secret S. I don't know why they used to draw S's like that. A cogadai, to conceal or secure a die. Also the money, or whatever the sweeteners drop to draw in the bubbles. Also to wheedle, as cog a dinner to wheedle a spark out of a dinner. What does this mean? I don't understand it. Puke, to spew. Can I, like, jump to a random page? What are our ma's looking like? A mannequin. No, not that one. Marinated. Transported into some foreign plantation. Also, fish sauced? Marks, the footing of an otter. Like, why do you have a word for that? Like, marks just means marks. Why? What is the footing of an otter? Are these are capitalized? Are these also? Marriage music. Children's cries. Ah, yes. The sweet dulcet tones of marriage is children crying. Mead, a pleasant summer drink made of water and honey, boiled and bottled fine in great vogue in Muscovy, where 'tis said the best in the world is made. Mead is just the name of a drink. It's not a slang. Love a good mead. I've never had a mead. I am Mercury, wit, also Quicksilver, and a current of newsletter. Is current font? Or a like company? Mercurial, witty, also one born under Mars? No, Mercury. It's probably Mercury, right? Like that's the what's the other name for Mercury? What's the other god? The star? King Oberon, or Little Cuberkin, King of the Fairies. Can I get some Q? Ah, yes. A queen, a whore or slut, a dirty queen, a very puzzle or slut. Always be calling sluts queens, thank you very much. You only traverse one room in Bohg Fables, that's true. We gotta get back to game. Oh, we gotta get back to game. Mercury is Hermes, but I don't know what else you mean. It was born under, where was M? It had a little symbol, and I'm pretty sure it was the symbol for, come back internet. Yeah, it was this symbol. It was the symbol for Mercury. So I guess they just put the symbol instead of the queen isn't real anymore, the queen is dead. There is no Queen of England. Well, it all started when Mr. Hafer wanted me to babysit her dumb house. When I got the keys, I sat them on top of this pie that I found on the counter. I knew it was going to be given to the family for dessert if I didn't eat it soon, so I was going to plan on eating it. I was going to plan to eat it in your teacher's house and dump all the crumbs on her bed. So it's a win-win, right? Besides, she wouldn't find out about the crumbs until after I was paid, and this teacher hates me anyway. Then I got distracted. Is this a horror story? This is a story from the internet, right? Like, not something that happened to you. This is one of those things that somebody's just like, let me tell you about this thing that happened to me when I ate a pie. I'm very... Did somebody eat your keys? Houses can't be dumb because smart houses are brilliant. Alright, we're gonna kill this flower. Be gone, flower. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-bop. Was I supposed to... Oh, yeah. We're supposed to freeze you. I forgot this game's got puzzles in it. This is a game about puzzles. Do you remember Smart House? You mean the Disney's... let's watch a Disney Channel movie, Smart House? Where they got locked in a house. I don't even know if I watched that. I think I caught bits of it and saw trailers for it. What I do remember is the movie about the guy who turned into a mermaid. Skinker that fills the glass or cup, who skinks, who pours out the liquor. It's a story from Drake and Josh? Oh. Oh, was this the story that didn't end? Did we find out what happened to the pie? You're back, the lightning was very scary. Everybody knows lightning can't hurt you. This is a well-known fact, and nobody's ever gotten hurt by lightning before in their entire life, except for that one guy who got struck by lightning like 7 times. 13th year was your jam. Yeah! Oh, I fell in the water. There were some good Disney Channel movies, and then there were some... Oh, hello. Oh, you're attacking us, I see. And there were some movies that, I never watched, but I simply memed about the commercials. Like, what was that one about, the future? Where it was set in, like, the future, and there were just, like, the dumbest looking fashion, and it was just like, what if there were girl power girls in the future? Cuisinarch, dude. You're that guy 8 times now? Wait, you've been hit by lightning 8 times? Like, for realsies? Or, like, has your house been hit by lightning? Yeah, Xenon! Oh my fucking god. What did they always say in Xenon? Xenon girl of the 21st century. No, you? You can be powered by being a girl with girl power. If you hook up a girl to, your car can be... Every time, it's so shocking. But, I'm about to strike you with lightning. God, can you give me quotes? Can you get where are the Xenon girl of the 21st century? They were in space more so than future, but I guess sort of both. There's 6 quotes. Cetus Lepidus. One sin minor in my life is a living black hole. What the fuck are these quotes? Hold on. Yippee! Xenon had like... There were 3 movies? Okay, so quotes. Number 1, Xenon. Cetus Lepidus. Number 2, Xenon. One sin minor in my life is a living black hole. Quote number 3, Mark Carr. I'm sorry, Z. Your mother and I have contacted your Aunt Judy. Xenon. Aunt Judy? She hates space. She hates to travel. And you want to bring her up here to be my keeper? Mark Carr, you don't get it, Z. We're grounding you. Xenon, I understand that. Mark Carr, no, Z. I mean, we're grounding you. Points outside to the planet Earth. Xenon, what? No, this, you can't, Mom. Mom? Astrid Carr, I'm sorry, honey. Xenon crying, Dad? No answer. Why is that a quote? Why is that a quote? God, it doesn't... Yippee! I got distracted when this hot cheerleader calls me, asking about what movie I'd recommend, but before I could answer, I realized that my mom would be there any second to serve dinner, and there was no way I was sharing that pie. So I bust out of there with the pie and the keys, and the moment I get in the house, I start chowing down on the pie with my bare hands, trying to eat this thing before anyone knows I took it, right? And this pie crust was dry, so I chugged a 2-liter bottle of soda. This movie sounds like a fever dream. Look at these... Look at these photos. Look at these. Why are there horses? Oh, wait, did she go to Earth and she learned how to be like a horse girl on Earth instead of a space girl in space? That's just swimsuits. The fashion. How our friendship got aliens to help fix the space station. That's actually my kind of story. I fucking love alien friendship stories. I need to know the quote. What was Xenon's catchphrase? It was Cetus Lepidus, but what else did she say? Can we just watch some trailers? Any more decoms you'd like me to name? What about the one about the guy who turned into a leprechaun? Luck of the Irish, is that the name of that one? That might be all the ones I know. Hungry is time to grab the food. Go get a good food. Xenon Girl of the 20th Century trailer. The supercut. Can we...
Is there something you wish to share with the class?
No, Mr. Press. I guess I got.
Look at their fashion.
Because
Xenon movie night when.
It could be so thrilling.
I kind of do want to watch this movie.
I'm glad you're thrilled.
Yeah.
I think this is gonna get me copyright claimed on YouTube.
Chelsea Clinton has taken a...
Chelsea's no shit. When I tell you the real reason I squeaked, you're gonna Nova. No, wait.
You're gonna...
Supernova.
You're gonna Nova.
Microbe is coming here for the very first rock concert in space. What happened? What'd I miss? Xenon says Microbe's coming right to this very station. Not a giant screen performance, not a hologram. They're appearing in their lunarious, heart-fluttering flesh. I heard it on the CRR news.
It's weird how there's no music playing.
Xenon, please, control yourself.
Control yourself.
Sir, Commander.
Oh wait, are they space cadets? Are they military?
Control myself when my all-time crush major is coming to our humble hall. Let's spread the word.
Why is it so dark in the movie? There's no light in space. That was the trailer? Hold on, like there was a different trailer, right? Is this Microbe? Zoom, 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 zoom. Looks like someone's gonna get murdered. I hope someone gets murdered in this movie.
Thank you, everybody. Dedicate this next song.
These aren't trailers. These are just clips. This is kind of a jam, actually. Hershey Kisses obtained. That's not real food. That's why it says zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. The type of description you would make. It is. What is a super trailer? Give me the promo.
Tonight.
There we go.
Blast off with a Disney Channel original movie. Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century.
No air duct cruising, no recycle bin diving, and please try to stay out of the restricted zones.
She's your typical cosmic kid who's been grounded.
Shuttle departure in 3 minutes.
But when disaster hits home base, it's up to Xenon to save her family and friends up in space.
Everybody up there is in danger mortis.
Watch
Danger
Xenon,
Mortis.
Girl of the 21st Century, starring Kirsten Storms and Raven. Tonight at 8/7 Central on Disney Channel.
I will never. We could listen to Moonbase Baby. Featuring Hatsune Miku. If only I could be grounded in space. Oh god, we're just going to it then. Anyway, we're just gonna have that playing for a little bit. I have to read the rest of this story. I chugged a 2-liter bottle of soda whenever my throat would get dry, and eventually I really needed to go. Only when I went to flush, the water wouldn't stop flowing and there was no plunger to be found. Usually I just shrug and say it was Josh's fault or something, but let's get real here. Mrs. Hafer would have blamed me about her toilet overflowing if I was 30 states away, so I jammed my foot in there, hoping it would make the toilet stop flushing. Then my phone rings and I knew it was my mom. And because Megan decided it would be a great idea to make a ringtone a bunch of cats meowing, Mrs. Hafer's dog, Tiberius, starts freaking out, bashing into the door over and over again. Now, anyone who knows this dog will happily eat anything, and that includes the pie and probably myself. So my foot's totally stuck in there, right? I'm freaking out. The dog's having a seizure, and I've got half a pie left. God. One day I'm gonna find out what the Xenon quote that I remember from childhood is. Pretty sure it was something to the max. Baby Raven Simone, the old days. A pie is life. Oh, there's Miku. So, was that the story where, like, they only had the last sentence in the show? Like, it started with, like, so my foot's totally stuck in there, right? I'm freaking out, the dog's having a seizure, and I still got half a pie left, but, like, they don't tell you the first part of it at all? Anyway, thank you, Miku and Moonbase Alpha. That was a beautiful song and a serenade. Because I can definitely hear the Drake man saying that last sentence. But there's no way they put all of that in the Applesode. Gonna cry over this Miku. There's so many good Mikus. You know what I need to do? Now that I have a music channel in the Discord, I need to start posting my Vocaloid playlists, which are not entirely Vocaloid. I have a 30-hour Vocaloid playlist, if anybody wants to listen to 30 hours of Vocaloid. But, just, as time goes on, every day I am listening to Vocaloid songs on YouTube, and some just other, like, J-pop songs and stuff. And I will add them to a playlist, and then whenever that playlist gets to 30 songs or so, I download it and put it on my phone and then start doing another playlist. I think it's an episode called Tiberius. Not a huge fan of Vocaloid. I'm so sorry for your loss. Vocaloid is the music of the past, present, and future. It's so good. I'm loving to hear them screaming in my ears. Who's also recapped in another episode. Oh. How do I kill these guys? With violence? What if we just, instead of streaming, what if we just watch Drake and Josh? We'll definitely not get in trouble for that, I think. They definitely won't take down my stream if we just start watching old, Was Drake and Josh Disney Channel? No, it was like Nickelodeon, right? Wait, what happened to your thing that you shot in the air? Oh, it's gonna hit my guy. Vocaloid is cool, but the lore is too much. Here's all the lore you need to know. somebody made a cool program and they recorded someone singing, and then now you can make them sing with the program. That's it. That's all the lore. Like, there's some songs have their own lore, but there is no, like, I guess the lore is like a Hatsune Miku carries leeks and the Kagamine twins have a steamroller. I'm not the biggest fan of the synthesized voices. I love them. I love them so much. You watch Bee and Puppy Cat, and Puppy Cat's voiced by Oliver. Yeah. Never left Leafbug Archer to live long enough to shoot an arrow up in the air. How do you... I mean, I did all my attacks at Leafbug Archer my first turn. They've got 1 health left. Vocaloids has a whole books of lore. But, like... Favorite was when Hatsune Miku teamed up with Dominoes. Have some fun with Miku. My favorite is when Miku talked about how much she loved hot dogs. Here's the Miku lore is she likes Domino's, she's friends with Angelina Jolie, she loves hot dogs. I think she drives a Toyota. Yeah, like, the lore is not necessary for Vocaloids. You just need to know, like, which voices you need to know which voices you like and which producers you like, because the producers mix them in different ways. You actually don't even need to know that. You just need to know what songs you like. You need to go on the internet and you need to go to youtube.com and you need to Google Hatsune Miku screaming for almost 5 minutes, and then you just play it. Yeah, there's like no official Vocaloid lore, I think. Yukiniku parties on YouTube are really fun to watch. Ooh. Only know about the Hatsune Miku and the twins. There's so many. Yeah, Lynn and Len are the twins. You hate it already? It's beautiful. Yeah. Voice is your fave. I think I'd like, yeah, Oliver because of being Puppy Cat. There's like the male Vocaloids. Oliver's might be the best of the male Vocaloids. Hey Mims, welcome back. We're watching Miku screaming for almost 5 minutes. This is definitely gonna get me in trouble on YouTube or Twitch. Yeah, their voice banks are the same voice actor, and one of them's just pitched down, I think. Are they pitched down, or did they re-record the sounds? I like Kafu a lot. There's some like very, very good Vocaloid bops. Every day of my life, I am making playlists. Every day of my life, I am making playlists with Vocaloids on them. Where's my 30? Where's my... Oh, here's my Snortsune Sneaku playlist that I made for Snorlax, who didn't know what Vocaloid was. If anybody wants an intro playlist to Vocaloid, there's your intro playlist. The All Saints Street OP, they use Chinese Vocaloids, and it slaps. God, All Saints Street, I love the, like, character design of that. And then if you want, this is, I think it was a 10-minute? No, it's a 30-minute playlist. And then I think I have a longer version also. Oh, wait, no, we're just back to this. I have a longer version also because it was terrible to, She has no character. She's got a lovely voice bank. I don't know if I've ever heard of that one. VY1V4. I'm listening to these. I'm leaving this tab open so I can listen to these later. God, I love the sounds of synths. I love the sounds of songs. I love the sounds of musique. Oh wait, you said can I play the All Saints Street opening? We can, hold on. We could do that once before we move on. Best Vocaloid is Vibri from Vibribbon. Absolutely true and accurate. I'm going back to this. We're also doing this because the animation is dope. Here we go. What kind of webcam do you use for eye tracking? It's my mouse. Wait, this isn't even the... Wait, this is the song, but this isn't... It's a good song. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I need the animation. I need the animation because it's so good. Look at him! Yeah, this one. Look at that beautiful character design. Look at him. Gorgeous, beautiful. Wait, was that about? Hold on. Was that about to send me into Fishcore Friday? Hell yes, hell yes, hell yes, hell yes. You start from the beginning. Only remember one Vocaloid, it's called Tea Time? Oh, yeah. That's, Ocha Time, I think, the song, right? Fish Boosted! I love Fishcore Friday, I love Fishcore Friday, I love Fishcore Friday. Isn't it amazing? Like magic. Fish-tastic, but true. Lady in the ad was like, sorry for interrupting stream. Desperate for help, so you refresh the page to get a different ad. Good. Get rid of that lady. I totally missed some chat. Hold on. Kiami has some banger covers using KYV14. Okay. I was about to put that in the thing, but I can't. I have to put it over here. Because we can't move away from Fishcore Friday. Isn't it amazing what science can do? It's not Friday. Any day is Friday. Any day is Friday. Every day is Friday. One little drop turns you into a fish. Anyway, that's Fishcore Friday, and it's my favorite song ever. Do you know when I first found this song, it had like 8 views on it? Now 600 people have seen this beautiful song, and more need to. Your eyes hurt from bad apple. Are we ever gonna finish Bug Snacks? That's not it. Bug Fables? The answer is no. Bad apple, but it's magic eye. Oh no. I can't cross my eyes on screen. Hold on. I could do magic eye pictures, it just takes a hot second. Hold on a sec. I have to put this on the big screen. Oh, I have got it. Nope, I've lost it. This would be a lot more entertaining if you could see my eyes. Nakade demo kedaru suga hora guru guru mawatte watashi kara. This is gonna get me in trouble, I think. Is Bad Apple get you in trouble on Twitch? I don't know anymore. But you can't hear anything? It's muted on the screen? Well, it won't get me in trouble if it's muted, so there's that. Why is my browser source muted on the YouTube? Does that mean the thing? Wait. Oh, it's because it's on game. The other thing we looked on this was the book. We're okay. I messed with some sources. I can, like, show the internet without leaving the game screen now. Yeah, full screen confused it. It's because it's on a different source. It's trying to help you. It's protect me. It's protect from, Oh, wait, no, Jack Jack, you're right. Yeah, it might not be great for Twitch compression. Probably breaks the illusion. Gotta go. Thanks for stopping in, Shansterji. Have a good night. Don't get struck by lightning. Twitch is protecting us from itself by the power of no music, except I do need bug music. I swear, we're gonna get to a point in this game. We're gonna achieve some progress, I think, maybe. We've done it. We've done all of, like, one battle. But we did get Kabu's very sad backstory. Chapter 5 out of 7. There's 7 chapters in this game? I don't know why I thought there were only 6. I thought we were nearing the end. I guess technically we are still nearing the end. Super. Great. It's been a lot of streams, I think. Oh, we level up. I'm trying to think, because usually I play shorter games. Omori was a long stream, because we played it twice. I think we did like 10 and 10. You're more than halfway. That's true, that's true. We're 5/7 of the way there. Let's get more twerk points. Waiting weeks for you to get to chapter 7 so you can see what you think of the final boss. Is it Elizant? It can't be. That would be too obvious. That would be way too obvious. Oh, wait, we fell in the water. Mean to make us fall in the water. The final boss is fucking awesome. Oh, I'm excited. I will say, this game is very fun. Bad Apple Magic Eye video is the only Magic Eye illusion you've been able to do. There was a point where I got into, and I cannot remember for the life of me why I got into this, but, those, like, 3D images that are basically the same as the Magic Eye images. It's like, here's 2 pictures, and then if you cross your eyes and layer them up, they look 3D, and it's the same way Magic Eye things work. Whenever you play a somewhat obscure game, there's someone here to see your reaction. Hold on, what am I missing here? Oh, this is what I'm missing. Digging. One of my favorite things about Twitch is just seeing all the people who love games. All the people who are like, oh hell yeah, you're playing this game, I love this game. And I'm like, I just met this game, but I bet I'm gonna love it too. Big bug fabled nerd, hell yeah. Don't you up? Don't you arrow up? Yeah, like Omori, people hopped in for Omori. Did people hop in for Okami? I think like a couple people hopped in for Subway Midnight. I'm trying to think what other games I played. I don't think anybody hopped in for Hatoful Boyfriend. Valhalla. Oh yeah, Valhalla. People hopped in for Valhalla. Wobble Dogs. Mostly I'm playing these games because they looked cool and so I bought them and then they've just been sitting in my Steam library. Oh wow. 4 damage with a block? Mean to me. Very mean to me. Is that +1 plus attack? Is that why your things are doing so much damage? Should I be using my powers? Why is... Oh, what? No, hold on. Hello? Wait. What? You can't just 3 of them? You're not allowed to do that? Hey! Stop that. Just run them over? I could have done the thing. If it multiplies again, when you damage a leaf bug, all other leaf bugs gain +1 charge? Oh. I think that's illegal. I think they're not allowed to do that anymore. Exclamation point. Everyone, Lower yourselves. Hey, what does that mean? What's the matter? Just listen to me and do it.
Eep.
Oh. What is that? That was a dog your first playthrough? That was not dog-shaped. I've seen a dog before, and that was not it. It looked like a very big worm. A bird? Oh, it might be a bird. We're in a swamp. It was not frog-shaped. Don't answer that if you know. Could be a, salamander. Sounded like a dog. Something's barking. Not gonna answer anything.
That thing was huge.
That shape. It must be that cursed beast.
Mean the one that...
Look, it seemed to not have noticed us. With some luck, we'll avoid it, Kabu.
Yeah, we better get a move on.
Avoid it? No. This time I'll... Oh, are we gonna kill it? Is that why he's leading us here? Don't you bug at me. Stop that. Stop that. Leave me alone. Ow. Thought I was gonna sneak through there. Ow. Did not work. Alright. Let's bust out the tip. Death. We won't die. We're fine. We're fine. What is frozen drill? Flipping an enemy with a chance to freeze it. Let's dash through. I just got more tip. I should be using it. With some luck, we'll avoid it. Sometimes you just jinx yourself. Sometimes Kabu jinxes you by... I guess that wasn't Kabu, that was V? Somebody said it. Easy way to tell if someone has hard mode on or off is they get struck and all enemies attack or only one. Oh hell yeah, what is this tea blend? Oh my god, you made Chorby tea? Chorby is Chorbin. Black tea, ginger, cloves, cardamom, cinnamon, peppermint, natural cinnamon. It's chocolate chai, masala chai, and peppermint. That actually sounds really good. I kind of want the Chorby tea. How easy is it to make a tea? Because I might make some. They don't let you choose individual. Yeah, no, they make you mix some of their pre-made teas. But I'm pretty sure, like, they have citrus teas. They have an orange tea and they have a lemon tea. And I think you can do, like, hints of something, maybe? I don't know. You, like, mix 3 teas together, right? Yeah, if you want to mix your own tea, you gotta buy oranges and freeze them or something like that. Because I do kind of want to make my own blends of tea. What do we do here? Murder. Chorby tea forever. I love to be drinking tea. In fact, I think I still have some of my darkness tea. Oh god. Oh god, I didn't block. Did you stun me? Are you healing? Are you a healer? The last of my darkness tea. Might buy a sample tin just because you want the container. The tins are kind of nice. The printing on the tins is not the greatest, but like, it is nice to just have a little tin. Kind of bad Apple auto-generated YouTube mix. What is that? Wait, is it like a playlist with all the fancy ones, or is it like a YouTube playlist that they're like, these are the songs that go great with bad Apple? Don't attack my guys. Don't heal. Don't heal. Don't heal. Not allowed to heal. I want to see what the big thing is. Try healing yourself, stupid flying thing. That's right, you can't. I'm gonna hit you with my boomer dangle. I step out for a second to print your yaoi wall art. Do I want to know what yaoi it's from? Is it from one in particular, or is it one that you drew? No, not one in particular. It's from a meme. Okay, but wait, no, but yeah, I'm like, if it's from a meme, it's probably from an actual series, right? Someone's got to be able to identify that. You don't know? Hold on. Okay, yeah, this looks like somebody's original art. Cool. Oh. I don't know if I want to... Like, yeah. Here, have a memes, everybody. I feel like I can't laugh at something and then not show it to people here. It's not so bad. Not profiting off it because it's not your art. Also, you're just putting it on your wall, right? You can print somebody else's stuff and just hang it out. Like, here's a life hack. If you see somebody's art and you like it and you want it, like, put it on your binder, just print it out. This is binder, like, that you put your notebooks stuff in, not that you wear to make your chest small. But if you find a custom printing place that prints things on binders, you can put yaoi on your binder, too. Yeah, yaoi miku binder. Straight women yaoi, gay men yaoi, lesbian yaoi, straight men yaoi. It's soccer, and it's true. Oh shit, wait. Why do they have Miku binder Thomas Jefferson T? Don't get how binders hurt when they hurt. Wait, wouldn't they hurt or something? Depending on what you're, like, what kind of binder you're wearing, or how long you wear it for, or just how weak you're, fucking, why did somebody make a tea of this? Miku binder Jefferson tea. It's got oolong tea, black tea, apple pieces, cocoa nibs, rose hips, natural almond flavor, butterscotch flavor, gunpowder, and marigold flowers. It sounds like a good... Why do you have the Miku Jefferson? Listen, it's... There it is. There it is, it's right there. Finally, we're 3 rooms in. We've been going at a steady pace of 1 room per 45 minutes. Bad Apple played on Minecraft Sheep original Bad Apple metal cover by Richard E.B. featuring Christina V. I've heard many of these, I think. Vocaloid Echo. Why is okay, actually no, I understand why Echo and Bad Apple are the same, because they're the same. Toho Medieval Folk Bad Apple Toho English cover by Liz Robinette. I've run out of things to play Bad Apple on. Bad Windows, Bad Apple with Windows XP 7 sounds. Zomu Walpurgis Night, Bad Apple Toho cover featuring Family Jewels, Maxim Hamburgers, and needs more Bapple. Joker's gun in Smash Brothers is at the same BPN of Megalovania. Glad you bring awful content to this chat room. You bring wonderful content to this chat room. All the old Tumblr stuff is hitting you at once. You can never forget. You can never escape. You're trapped forever. Based on Kabu's story, you guess it makes sense why the music in this area is called Swamps Where Dreams Drown. That's such a sad song name. Can I... That's not what I wanted to do. How do I get? How do I get? How do I get? Meme will be printed on school printers, which are glitched to the point they won't deduct money from your printer account. What did you... What? Did you hack the printers? Got a printer for Gexbus? Hell yeah. I have a printer and it's nice and good. I think I have to probably go across this, right? I let go. It's just glitched. What if it is charging your account and you just don't know about it? There we go. I see it. I see it. Cool. Average American. That's me. I'm the average. Wait. What did I miss about homophobic dog? Hold on. Full-size rabbit PNG's homophobic dog. Oh, the dog that's like, I know what you are. Iroh from Avatar: The Last Airbender, Pride Flags. You can print anything. Is that... Oh, that's the Minecraft sheep Toho. Okay. I'm leaving that tab open. That's a later thing. It says you have $60,000 to spend on fast food. Why fast food in particular? Wow. It's the... oh, that's the whole playlist? How many on there? Needs more Bad Apple. Oh, it's got Lervatory on here. Hell yeah. It's... No. It's got Gimme Gimme. It's got Circus Monster, Bring It On, Echo. It's... Yeah, it's just got a lot of... Wait. Is it the same for everybody? Because mine is mostly Vocaloid on here. Don't know how to put the paper in your printer correctly? You put it in the tray. There's like a little tray at the bottom, and then you just put the paper in it. Oh. Oh, what a good pudding. I want a good Iroh. Hell yeah. I'm proud of these flags. I have so many tabs open. How do I check how many tabs I have open? There was dog. Oh, there's the homophobe. I was so transfixed by pudding. It just isn't natural. I know that homophobic dog. I don't know that homophobic dog with that homophobic text. The Iroh one is so good. And printers are nice and good to have. Did you know you can make your own t-shirts if you have a printer? And a t-shirt? And some printer paper and an iron? You can buy like some iron-on t-shirt paper that you print on your printer, and then you iron it on your t-shirt, and then you've got your own very cool t-shirt that's whatever you want it to be. Is this gonna kill me? On the front door we have, I know what you are, staring down the hallway. You can make the best t-shirt ever. You can make a t-shirt with him on it that says, kick trash. You can make a whole bunch of Yaoi shirts. For Yaoi Boy Summer. Oh, dig. Yippee! I had a lot of t-shirt designs I wanted to do. And then I think I made one of them. Oh, no, you don't. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Oh, that one's busted. Yours is mostly Bad Apple with Echo, Undertale, Sherix, Darker, Zomu. Like, hold on. Hold on. Can you even read that from here? Like, most of my, like, it goes straight from Bad Apple played on sheep to Sankyu music to, I can't even read that. Roshin Yukai. Again, something by Hachioji P. Kimagure Merishia? Kikuo. Role-playing game, Kikuo again, Hibikase, Inabakumori. There's so many. There's so many. It's all Vocaloid on mine. It's like all Vocaloid, and then it goes right back to Bad Apple at the end, at the very end. It's Autogen's algorithm. My entire algorithm is Vocaloids. Wish Rebecca Smith 72 top percent of OnlyFans Gemini. I love you. Follow me on Tumblr. Every single day I am getting the Tumblr porn bots. They're not even porn. They're like OnlyFan bots. They're like, I'm top percent OnlyFans. Teehee. I have no posts and no likes. Bad Apple Vocaloid, Bad Apple Sandwich. I would take a bite of that. I would take a delicious bite. You want to make OCs based off of them? I'm surprised nobody's drawn them kissing yet. They probably have. It just hasn't shown up on my dash. Yeah, make them girlfriends. I'm like... It's happened so many. Ow. Mean to me? Oh, I'm gonna die. The same brain cell. Listen. If there's two girls, somebody's gonna draw them kissing. It's simply the laws of the internet. Oh, all the honey went to the bottom of my tea. That was the sweetest gulp of darkness I've ever had. What if I just run? I don't know if that's gonna work. We're gonna do this. Oh, I didn't do a good one. And lesbians on Minecraft earlier. Good for them, good for them, good for them. Love when people are being happy and not when they're being happy hurting other people. I feel like I have to follow up every sentence with a follow-up because I could be like, love when people are being happy, and it's like, oh, so you love Johnny Torture Child who kicks puppies 24/7. I'm like, no, not that one. Not that happy one. Lesbians are always allowed to be lesbians, though, even if they're kicking puppies. Thank you, Nightbot. How do I kill these guys? www.iwannadobigmurder.net. Wait. Oh, this is a tag team. We can do tag team? What do I have to do here? What? There's so many buttons. I will say, like, I like dogs. You're like, oh, what if they think I love murder dogs? It's like, right? It's like, I like dogs except for the ones that are poop all over the carpet and then kill your grandma. I'm sorry, I don't like that dog. Bad apple, but when it switches to the next character, it restarts. My favorite are the videos where it's like Shrek, but only when they say the letter E. Duke Nukem sound, these bitches gay. Good for them, good for them. I don't know if I've ever played a Duke Nukem game. I think I've only ever seen the Pixel Man and then some sounds with him. I think I've only ever seen, like, Duke Nukem soundboards. Oh, I'm dying. I might die. But it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be big okay. Who's Luke Correa? That's Sonic the Hedgehog. Good for them. Like that one teacher in high school that's easy to get off topic. Listen. My stream is internet exploring with a pinch of bug snacks on top. 71, wait, hold on. What, 71 minutes and 4 seconds long? The bad apple every time it restarts? Yeah. What they should have done is they should have, instead of restarting it, they should have just layered it. So like, the first one keeps playing, but then the second one, the audio goes on top of it and the background restarted. Like your old English teacher. My middle school English teacher had a jar of gummy bears. I held on too long, and that was wild how the bridge just did that, but okay. I'm pretty sure that's what I was supposed to do. Right? No? Ow! Mean to me. Oh, I'm gonna die. We're leaving. Bye. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. We're safe now. We're safe now. Look at the horrors your recently uploaded filter for a bad apple surge. Oh! Are there any good ones? And by good ones, I mean really, really bad ones? Oh no, what does this do? Don't touch me. Did you know one of the few videos I have uploaded under my like first YouTube channel is just the bad apple dance but mirrored? Because I couldn't find a bad apple video mirrored, and then like 2 days later I found a bad apple dance mirrored, and then I was like, just go to this one instead, but I never took down the video. Oh, there's a berry back here. Alright, I'll take it. Bugs can't kill. Oh, thank God, flower. Heal, 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 heal. Heal us, please. Thank you. Please come by again. I'm always up for a chat. What do you think of this place, Venus? Hey guys, Venus here. Have you come for healing? Just fork over 8 berries. This place is daunting, isn't it? I hope my help cheers you up a bit. It does. I keep forgetting that's not how I get the jump on Bohg. Can I? Oh. Arrow. Arrow that points at cool people. It's pointing at you through the screen. Arrow that points at eyfey. It's pointing at me now. Your printer nearly gave you a heart attack? Arrow that points at him. There he is. Oh, 2 of them. Arrow that points at him bot. Oh my God, he just goes. He just goes. I gotta put a cooldown on some of those. Or add more of them. There we go. I know block puzzle. I have a baby's intelligence. Ow. Blob opera. Blobra? Oh! Now, do you think this is gonna get copyright caught? No! No sound still? Wait, hold on a second. My browser's unmuted. Hold on. Wait. Sample. Why did it reset what filter it was? Hold on. Hello? Music? Wait. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Browser. Browser should... I have too many audio cables and I still want to add more. Music. And music should be sample. There we go. Now I've muted it here. Please, the blobs, sing me this song. Network arrow into add true combo. So like, can you just not connect to your printer? It's like so slightly off. I want to... There he is. There's the blue guy. This is my kind of jam. It's beautiful. I'm gonna get in trouble from the YouTubes, I think. I'm gonna get in so YouTube troubles. They're gonna yell at me. They're gonna say, hey, blobra, bad applobra, bad oprabble, apple rapper, blapper, dapper. Nailed it. So how do I not die? We've healed, so we're not gonna die. Okay. We do a big hit. Big hit. No. Stop that. I think if you want to print something, you should just get a piece of pencil and a paper of paper, and then put the pencil on the paper and then just draw it perfectly. It's the easiest way to do it. Printed your school's logo with the troll face on it. This chat inspired you. You're fucking dying. Hell yes. God. It's a little sad that so many of the, like, Rage comic faces died. Troll face is still around, and, like one or two. But there used to be so many weird-looking stick figure guys. This is what I want, I think. I want to kill the big man. Yes. Unbelievable. Just gonna hit you with this, and hope you don't hurt me too bad. Ow! Mean to me. Uh-huh. Get you. I guess I can just get rid of you real quick. Easy, 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 easy every time. And we hit you with the thing. Stop that! Hey! You wanna hurt me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel any better. I'm an easy target. Yeah, you're right. I talk too much. I also listen too much. I could be a cold-hearted cynic like you. But I don't like to hurt people's feelings. Well, you think what you want about me. I'm not changing. I like me. My wife likes me. My customers like me. Because I'm the real article. What you see is what you get. What is that from? It sounds familiar. Bad apple on a bell tower at night? Exterior view? Oh, it's Berkeley. This part is maybe not meant to be played on bells. Planes, trains, and automobiles, John Candy? Excuse me? That what that's from? What does that have to do with planes, trains, or automobiles? I think more things should be played on bells. I think anything could be bells if we believed in ourselves. Peter did it on Family Guy as well? I haven't watched Family Guy in over a decade, and I don't plan on watching it anytime soon. I've got other cartoons to watch, I think. Oh god, I have to press X. That's good enough. It's the original song. Did they just plug in the MIDI? I'm pretty sure you program those bells. There's not like a person playing them. Well, now this is an actual person playing it. Oh, that's... Wait, it is a person playing it? Hold on now. Never mind, that's absolutely insane. That's wild. It also sounds way better on the inside than it does on the outside. On Earth, do you ask for permission to play Bad Apple on the UC Berkeley Tower Bells? It's probably not that hard. I'm pretty sure you can just, like, sign up for bell tower hours. Be like, hey, I want to play a bell tower song. Can I? And they're like, okay. Promise you're not gonna... Maybe sign a piece of paper that says you're not gonna break the bells. You probably have to be a student there, maybe. Powerful. Bell tower song, Shrek. Does Shrek have a song? Shrek has Somebody Once Told Me. And, I Need a Hero? The whole movie? Wait. What? How? What does that mean? No! Like they played the dialogue with bells? Or they just played Shrek Movie Night in the bell tower? On the side of the bell tower? Just the idea of a song to play on the bell tower that would be too long. What is, there's gotta be some composer out there that's like, I wrote a song that's 7 hours long because I can. If there can be somebody who does, like, some minutes of silence... Oh, I was right at the end. Shrek movie has a leitmotif. Just play the entire Shrek soundtrack. There's probably, like, medleys. Like, you could play the a Nico Nico medley. I've got a couple of those that are an hour long. Or can you just, like, get, you know how they have those YouTube videos that's, like, a Bad Apple, but 10 hours? Just play one of those on the bells. Just be like, I'm playing Nyan Cat, but 10 hours on the bells. Ding 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 ding, but 10 hours of it. Just 10 hours of it. I would sit there and listen for the whole time. I would never stop listening. And I hit you with a booming dangle. 2 of you. I don't like it. I don't like when there's 2 of you. Let's do some healing. How can Beethoven be deaf and make music? I assume he wasn't always deaf, and also I don't know if he was completely deaf. But you can be deaf and play music. Music is vibrations. You can learn them. Yeah, something vibrations. You can feel vibrations with other parts of your body that aren't your ears. Like your eyes, or your nose, or your fingers, or your brain. I want to freeze a man. I want to freeze a man. There we go. Like the toy in your mom's bedroom drawer. Exactly like that. That's a vibrations. He was not always deaf, and also his deafness set in over time. Yeah. Yeah, like... Pretty sure he was not born deaf, and then he like had a good chunk where he was not deaf and then he was partially deaf. Watching AGDQ in the background, there's just a man sliding around in a still pose. Hell yes. Is that in the game or is that like a real person? What game are they playing right now? I know at 7 it was the like recap. In-game, hell yes. I caught the Breath of the Wild one the other day. God, they do some crazy things in that game. You know what I can do? Hold on. Will this kill my bitrate if I just put AGDQ in the corner? Oh, it's Fable.
Do you want to explain why we have to kill?
How do I? Oh god, that's too big.
LTD peta jävel TD 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 peta jävel.
Yev. How do I get this aimed right? Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Hold on one sec. Where we go? This is sized for... She's heroin. There we go. Just put you right... Oh. Put you right there. There we go. How's the audio, by the way? Is it too distracting having their talking also over my talking? Going to hit eyfey up with one of the longest songs. This is going to cover up that for a second. Hold on. Guinness World Record for longest song, 7 hours.
We are in fact killing the Guildmaster.
They're in fact killing the Guildmaster. Your watch for Rolling Rocks in the corner of the AGDQ. Oh, it's part 1. Oh, it's part 1. Oh no. I'm gonna go back to playing Bug Game. How do we do this? I think we just hit this man with a boomerang. 2? None? No damage. Enjoying watching him slide. I love the speedruns of 3D games because the glitches in them are way more fun than 2D games. It's like, oh yeah, you can do like a cool thing where you speed up real fast or and you go through a wall or you fall through a floor or whatever. But 3D games, it's like you T-pose and you like clip through existence and you like jump on nothing. Any runs you're looking forward to? I haven't taken a big look at the schedule. I'm just glad that this week is the week that they make me go into the office 3 out of the 5 days, which is tragic. I had to be in the office today. Luckily, there were no runs I was super excited for today. I have to be in the office Thursday and Friday. I have some phone data, but I don't think I have enough to just have the stream going the whole time. They don't let us use Wi-Fi in the office, which is tragic. Can I do a heavy strike, maybe? Ooh, what's the best cutscene in the game? Ow.
No, not pay. You donated for this.
I am no defenseless old man. I have
powers
that you can't begin to.
Well,
They just stabbed that old man.
This was your doing, chat. You
we
donated
call
for this.
that a murder. There's his soul.
They took his soul.
Now we can open the bronze gate. Go.
I gotta play Fable at some point. You're eyeing the Super Mario Galaxy 2 race? Ooh, what day is that?
Yeah, we've got 2 maps.
I definitely know, like, there were some games that I was looking at and I'm real excited. I'm so sad. Tomorrow is my day to work from home, and I left my computer in the office, so I'm gonna have to go into the office tomorrow morning. I'm thinking of literally just going there early to grab my computer and then driving back home immediately. Soul taking.
This and all the other games, there's a huge community.
It's yummy like dry ice. Don't eat dry ice. You could take as many souls as you want, but don't ever eat a dry ice. Please, I'm begging of you. Your friend starts hosting at 11:45 tonight. Simply don't sleep. Some of the best runs are in the middle of the night, and it makes me so sad. Like, the Awful Games block is always in the middle of the night. It's like 15 hours from now. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I can watch that, I think. Hold on. I'm looking at the schedule right now. I'm pulling it up on my phone so I can see it in local time.
Yeah, no, that one.
Let's see.
God, the fact that those guards were just not very keen on hitting me.
Okay, so it's afternoon my time.
Like, partially just like not.
Because my options for tomorrow, you can eat spicy brick. You can eat spicy brick. You can take someone's soul. You cannot eat dry ice. It's bad for you.
I did earlier, like right before.
My options are I can wake up. I have to wake up early either way, but I can wake up normal early and go into the office and work the morning at the office and then come home at lunch and then spend the rest of lunch at home. Or I can wake up extra early, get to the office, grab my computer, come back before my start time, and then watch all of AGDQ from home where I have Wi-Fi and a tablet and no distractions and nobody to be like, hey, why are you watching video games at work? And I say, none of your business, don't mind me. And I'm leaning towards the second. I think I just want to grab my computer and go home. Gymnast Skyward Swords, all dungeons. That one I think is on a day that I'm in the office. That's on like Thursday, right?
I think there's a bounty on both prison.
I might have to bust out my phone for that one. Yeah, that one is at solid 1 p.m. on Thursday. It's tragic. They should let me work home all the time during AGDQ. I don't really like any of the bees' attacks, but like also. But also. They should let me work all the time at home and not at the office. 6-player power wash sim. When is that one? That one's at night, right? God, I want to see that one so bad. I didn't know it was 6 players. I saw Power Wash Sim on there and I got excited already. I was like, that sounds fun. Is that on a weekend? Thursday night? Ooh, I think I can watch that one. Yeah, that's at 10 p.m. I'm home by then. I don't stream on Thursday night. Hold on, what's on Wednesday night when I stream?
Because of all the friends that I've made through.
Oh, Spyro. I like Spyro. That's my favorite game, I think. I might put Spyro on in the background during Mother 3 while I stream.
Even though he doesn't,
Neon White and Kirby, you're probably okay. Neon White probably looks real cool to stream speedrun. It looks like a fun, fast game.
Think about sometimes because I wasn't looking to speedrun this game originally. I was looking to speedrun Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix.
Ow, mean to me. Kirby Air Ride. Is Kirby Air Ride a good speedrun? All tracks, no duplicate rides, which is a unique category for a racing game. Interesting. I'm just gonna hit you with a boomerding. Sonic 3D games Wednesday afternoon. Oh, hell yes, I will be home for that. Ooh, they're talking about speedrun genders.
This community is really welcoming and
can I just dash through these guys, maybe? Honestly, GDQ should be a holiday for everybody. Nobody should have to work on GDQ. Everybody should be able to stay home and watch. Stepmania Showcase. Ooh, when is that? That's on the weekend, right? I feel like they usually do that one on the weekend. Oh, Kirby's Air Ride is at 1 a.m. for me. There's no way I'm gonna be awake for that. I will be sleeping.
This is, yeah.
I think Friday is what I'm most sad about. It looks like there's some interesting ones in the morning. Friday morning that I'm gonna have to miss while I'm at work.
I wouldn't believe you. But here I am.
shift at 4:30 a.m. for you, Kirby. So if you just wake up super early, rat, chirp. If you just wake up the most early you've ever woken up. Thwomp. Thank you, Clinky. Get this guy. Be gone, you. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba.
Alright, chat, that was such a good run. Thank you all for being here. Now
Ooh, I love the Undertale music.
stretch, get some water.
Let's heal real quick.
And relax a little bit as we settle in for a break.
I came from that direction, right? I can mute this while it's not actually doing a stream. Metroid Dread Race. Oh yeah, that one looks cool too. I used to be very afraid of everything. No, I used to be very afraid of watching speedruns for games I hadn't finished yet because I'm like, oh, but what if there's spoilers? And then I realized speedruns skip half of everything, so it's not really you're not gonna get spoiled watching a speedrun. Terraria. I don't know how Terraria would work. Oh, I'm out of tip. Oh, that's no good. I'm out of tip. This is fine. I really gotta remember to grind this game. Moonlord, no major abuses. What is Moonlord? Terraria has an end. What is Moonlord? Moonlord is the one who controls the moon. Remember you said you want to speedrun Persona? Yeah, oh yeah, I'm gonna do the 16-hour Persona speedrun. If I just never talk to anybody in Persona, I can maybe eyfey% the game and still beat it one day. Oh, Moonlord is the boss in Terraria. I thought it was its own game. I was really excited about a game called Moonlord. I would love to play a game called Moonlord. Somebody invent a game called Moonlord and I'll buy 50 copies. I never played Terraria. I played, what's it called? Starbound? The one that's basically Terraria, but in space. You have to talk to people. See, that's the problem. That's the problem, is it'll take too long to talk to people. I thought that maybe if I streamed Persona 5, it might be the way for me to finish a Persona game. But if I absolutely... Like, if I stream a Persona game, it's gonna be like 100 streams. There's no way. Unless I start doing, like, 10-hour weekend streams. I don't know if I could ever finish that in a reasonable amount of time. It'll take me, like, 5 years. Salamander County Public Television. Now, is that a game? That sounds like a game I just want to play. These are the games that are probably on at, like, midnight for me. Like, the middle of the night when I have to wake up in the morning. Be a reasonable person. You get distracted a bit too much. Oh, I see. I know a puzzle when I see one. I know a put a block on a button puzzle when I see one. It's me. Don't like you. Salamander County Public Television. You're learning about it too? Pull you over here real quick. Oh. Interesting. I might buy this game. I might stream this game. We'll find out. I think I destroyed this. And then we'll... Oh, no, 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 no. Hey. Ow. No. Don't attack my guys. We're fleeing, we're fleeing, we're fleeing, we're fleeing, we're fleeing. Are they playing a game or are they doing ads? I think they're doing ads. Only previous exposure you had to this game was seeing Barakabu art? Yeah, no, they're cute little bugs. They're just cute little guys. Hopefully. The music is also, like, extremely boppin'. Freeze you. Freeze you. Next game is Ape Escape. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, and then Frogan. Oh, I see what it is. Freeze you. Oh, God. Didn't mean to do that. No, my blocks. My beautiful blocks. I really gotta grind in this game, I think. You have the ability to print things now because you put the paper in correctly? Hell yeah. Want to put that one shadow image in the bathroom? The one that says nice cock, bro? Or is there a different bathroom shadow image that I don't know about? Because depending on what bathroom you're talking about, if it's... yeah, you all know what it is. Oh. I see what must be done. I see what must be done. In Florida, so you cannot do something like whatever the other shadow image was. That was Rouge the Bap, right? No, Rouge the Bap was pissing all by yourself or something like that. Now what do I do here? This? Do I knock this down? Probably not. That one of Squidward and SpongeBob looking down at the pizza. I was gonna say, like, depending on what... Is this like a school bathroom or is this like your house bathroom? Because I would not recommend putting it in a school bathroom. You could get in trouble. But... Oh... I have to get a block up here. I see. I understand now. I think. Yeah, pissing all by yourself, handsome. God, why are there so many funny pictures of Sonic the Hedgehog characters that can be in a bathroom? Don't touch me. I lost it. Yeah, it broke my block. It's literally so rude. You have to go over here. Okay, that's a prime spot. Now you... I don't even know if this is how I'm supposed to do it, but this is how we're doing it. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. We're good. Is that a sea creature? Steel eel? Dragon roar? Dragon tail? Oh, it's the GDQ dragon. What happened to the weird guy? The like little dino friend? Can you refreeze ice blocks that are about to thaw so the timer resets? That's actually a good question. We might have to try that out next time I see an enemy. Wait, what did that do? What did that do? Oh, that's what that do. No, come back. Printed the SpongeBob Squidward looking down at the pizza image. Too late for you? Hell yeah. Simply print every image. You have the power now. But remember that printer ink is so expensive. You know what we can test out now? This. Oh, you can refreeze it! Oh, I should have been doing that the whole time. Healing. Healing for me. Healing spot for me. Healing spot for me. Save and a heal. Ah! No! 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 I thought that would put me up, not side. Why would they do this to me? Why would they do it to me? They're mean. They're mean to me. Everybody in this game wants to destroy me. Everybody in this game is sabotage. Everybody in this game a bully and a meaner. They're literally so the worst and bad. Come here, you. Get small. Oh god. Oh god. Why is this so hard? No, it's the wrong one. No, no, no. Why am I so bad at this? This is fine. This is fine. Burnout Paradise run. What's Burnout Paradise? It sounds cool. It reminds me of... What's that one game where they wear the aminal masks and they do a lot of gun violence? I feel like it has paradise in the name. Oh, what is it called? Yeah, Hotline Miami. That doesn't have paradise in it at all. No. Come on. Please. I don't think Miami is probably a paradise. It might be a hell. Excuse me? Oh, they playing it? Hold on. Get the sound going.
Cool. So 3, 2...
Oh, this is what Ape Escape is.
Right, so in case you're not familiar with Ape Escape 2, it is a 3D platformer.
Flee, flee, flee.
A certain amount of monkeys using the gadgets that you slowly acquire throughout the run.
Ape Escape 2, let's go!
The stun club is used to stun the monkeys, net is used to catch them. Pretty self-explanatory. We will be getting more gadgets as we go on.
Refreezing you.
The fastest method of movement at the start is this dive move. It's a little bit unwieldy, but we will get a gadget to help us move faster.
God damn it.
As we move on. So that was the final monkey. After you
in
this stage, you get walked back to the lab for a little debriefing session. Touch base a little bit.
Oh, why am I so bad? It's gonna take all my monies, all my berries just to escape these apes.
Absolutely, I've got $75 from Triumphant Bass, pumped and primed for the Ape Escape 2 run. A million monkeys could not hold you back. An all-time
Maybe I just need to
franchise and game, so happy to see it.
get good at game.
Also, it's my birthday, so I'm very sorry. Thank you so much for your...
Are you kidding me? Why is this so hard?
The monkey radar, not a very useful gadget for us, as we know exactly where we're going. But
please.
At some point, just to swap into something else. This stage introduces monkeys.
This stage introduces monkeys.
You need to wait a little bit after you break the crates because they are actually invulnerable for a short amount of time. So
we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Never again. Never again. Never again.
Just one hidden guy around this corner.
This game takes place after the events of Ape Escape, where Kakeru, Spike in the English version, stopped Spectre from taking over the world. It is a few years later, and the professor for a vacation, leaving his granddaughter Natsumi, Natalie in the US version, and Spike's cousin Hikaru, Jimmy in the US version, to watch over the laboratory. The professor has left them with one task: deliver a load of monkeys in the monkey park.
As there's not much to go over,
you can refreeze enemies by hitting them again with... I tried, I'm just very bad at everything now. Hikaru accidentally sends not only the monkey pants, but also some monkey helmets, wrecking the laboratory in the process. Spectre gets a hold of one and yet again makes an army of monkeys bent on ruling the world. Under Natsumi's orders, Hikaru aims to capture all the monkeys and stop Spectre. However, Spectre has supplied 5 monkeys, the Freaky Monkey 5, with Vita Z bananas, making them stronger and more intelligent than the average monkeys.
Freaky Monkey 5, they'll be the boss fights that will
The Freaky Monkey 5, he said it. The man said it.
The final patch of this run is pretty cool. So, not the run, sorry, the stage. Our net can actually go through certain geometry, so if we time this correctly...
So for whatever reason, I thought the monkeys in Ape Escape were the main characters of the game. I didn't realize it was actually about humans catching monkeys. Gonna tape the SpongeBob meme to the bottom of the toilet seat when you go back to school on Wednesday. I mean, follow your heart, but warning, you might get in trouble.
So the next stage coming up, we do get the Super Hoop, which will be our main...
If someone does a tattle, you might have to go to detention.
Thankfully, we will be using it now and then, but our primary source of movement will be with the Super Hoop.
I am carefully crossing. I'm afraid to touch any mushroom now. It's all gonna send me back.
It's all good. Trust.
Oh, thank God, save. Forget about these other bugs.
There it is. Being introduced to Super Hoop there. We're just gonna skip through that text. So as soon as we enter this stage,
it's about catching monkeys with flashing warning light hamlets. I've seen the monkeys. I've seen the monkeys with their flashing lights. I always thought that the monkeys were just like the main character of the game. I thought this was like a what's that one game where it's like Donkey Kong and the Mario minis and they're like little wind-up Marios? I thought it was like that sort of where you play as the wind-up monkeys. I've never played the Mario game, and now that I'm realizing it, maybe you play as Donkey Kong in that one. But even in that example, you would be playing as a monkey, so it's still valid. Only seen speedruns of it on GDQ. Simply Catch... This is a game I would have loved as a child, I think. I was a huge fan of 3D platformer collectathons, and they, like, don't exist very much anymore. Save complete.
So that is just some universal tech that I'll be using.
Oh, heal me, please.
You'll notice after every catch, I'll be swapping into another gadget.
Hat in Time's a banger. Hat in Time I really want to play. That's on my list of games to stream. I funded the Kickstarter, and then Psychonauts is a good one. I played the first Psychonauts game. I have the second one. I bought it, and I played it for like maybe 30 minutes, and then I never finished it. I might need to stream that one too to be able to finish it. I want to make a 3D reverse collectathon where you play as the big bad. Ooh, that would be interesting. Boss fight? Monkey boss fight?
I also have a $10 donation from
or are we bug boss fighting? Maybe both. Double boss fight. Maki, are you alright?
I'm fine. It was a light bruise. I should be up soon. Though, they're everywhere, aren't they?
So persistent.
Cool, so in this fight...
no spoils. Well, I mean, you can see him in the background there. That looks pretty boss fighty.
So now I'm just gonna have to chase after him.
Yeah, reverse collectathon. You put everything back. I think it's you put everything there in the first place. It would be interesting to have a game where you're like a dungeon planner, where you like place chests and traps and mimics and monsters. They probably have those games actually. But that would be real fun. And then like an AI adventurer goes through it and see if they get caught or not.
Thank you so much. The kitten incentive is at 5,368 hours.
You're still injured, so let us handle this first.
Yeah, we'll knock him out in record time. Stay cautious, Team Snake Mouth. Something doesn't feel right.
This feeling. Let's go on ahead.
Kabu, you're trembling. Don't be reckless. It's not over till we're out of here.
You stay here, Maki. We will clear the area ahead. Wait, didn't we already fight those three?
Cool, so
I'm pretty sure we already fought those three.
That is pretty cool. So most of the stages in this game, they do actually loop around on each other, and we will be tackling this stage from behind. Most of the monkeys...
The big creature's gonna come in and like eat him, isn't it? I feel like we did the same thing with the spider.
Alright, let's settle this.
A tremor? Here? It's coming. Oh, it's a centipede. Or millipede? That's what I thought it looked like, but like... It's not as big as I thought it was gonna be.
What is that?
Kabu, is this? You monster! How many must you terrorize to sate your infernal urges? We've never seen anything like this, Kabu. We should fall back.
So this is
Reloaded to get caught up and you get an ad? Oh, I'm sorry. The tragedy of Twitch.
I didn't mess up.
Oh, monkeys. Life hack for twitch.com. If you need to get the stream caught up, don't refresh the page. Just pause the video and unpause it. It'll get you back synced up as soon as you can be synced up without giving you any ads.
Awkward as it's...
We've never seen anything like this, Kabu. We should fall back. No, this beast ate my friends. You vile, wretched scum. You will rue the day you let me live. Kabu, we get you're angry, but this is too risky. We've beat way stronger foes. We will destroy it.
Kabu. If it's too late to run.
Come, you degenerate beast. Face justice. The AGDQ stream has eyfey stream has less delay than the Switch Twitch app. Are you serious? The delay of the double stream? Face justice. But yeah, if you're ever behind in a stream, just pause the video and unpause it again instead of refreshing, because refreshing will almost certainly give you an ad, unless you subscribe. But also, don't give me money unless you're rich. It's like 1 or 2 seconds. I'm fastinternet.com. I'm surprised my bips are still like 4K. What? Spy this guy.
There's a lot of that in this run. These monkeys are in different positions, they act differently.
The Kabu spy in this battle is awesome. Oh, I should have spied with Kabu.
Kabu, come down or you're gonna get hurt. Or get us hurt. What I do, it's super strong. Guess I'll just have to do what I do best. Beat it up.
Maybe I'll just double spy. What if we just waste an entire turn spying? Grah! Today you will suffer the pain of every bug you've hurt. V, Leaf, forgive my selfishness. Just this once. This is something I must do.
This fight is the little orb that appears after the monkey slams down like that.
We're just gonna do this one, maybe? There we go. Ow, mean to me. 64, that's so many. This boss fight is called Cruel Beast Devourer of Journeys. Wild. Yeah, previous song Terror of the Swamps. And what was the one about like drowned hopes? Both still have less delay than mobile. Is Twitch mobile app really that bad?
Cool, so in this stage we are going to be this gadget actually allows you to gain infinite.
I could do Frozen Drill twice. I could do Frigid Coffin. I don't think I can freeze this guy.
So as soon as we start, we're going to give a little detour to pellets, which are going to be very useful for an upcoming boss fight.
Alright, alright.
Sweep up these monkeys here, you give it a slip.
Do I have any good...
You give it a slip as well, that's crazy. You're going to swap out into these slingshot there.
I'm going to keep Leaf alive.
Again, but it serves its purpose as the slot.
Oh, it dig. Oh, it's a diggler.
Use the stone there to cancel our jump so we can grab the ledge quicker, cut down on the hang time while we're in the
I know how to do this.
I want to make sure I'm behind them a little bit. If you try and catch them a little bit,
There we go.
it's very easy for your character to swing in front of them and you will get shot. So my super hoop in the neutral position there, that will allow me to grab.
Wait, why are you digging again? You're not allowed to do that.
Starting in the neutral position, you can actually bonk off the stairs and small little bumps in the ground. So if you ever see
This will bring him out of the dirt, right?
so coming up is the
Pretty sure it will, because I'm digging, right?
slingshot.
It would not make any sense if it didn't.
You can flip out of it.
There we go.
When you hold the right
Oh, I need to eat a donut.
Very nice. We're gonna let that guy go.
Love the hoop roop and ape escape. Ow. I blocked too early.
Managed to get away from me. He's a bit of a pain to catch. Every time.
Just look at him go so fast.
So gonna get this backup monkey here. This monkey can't do anything.
Backup monkey.
So,
Oh, I don't like two.
sweep that stage up nicely. So with the infinite.
I'm just gonna keep using this attack. It seems like it's doing good. Oh, it's frozen! I can freeze this guy? Hell yeah!
It will activate the glitch. There's different levels of.
Do I have anything? Makes you happy, fat, restores 5 tip.
Do everything that you would normally do. If you were normally crouching, the game just.
Let's get some tip.
Crouching on the ground. So it's a very useful trick to have.
Need to go to bed. Thanks for stopping in, Jack Jet. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting and hanging around. We're gonna kill this millipede, and then it's getting to 10. That's usually when we stop. So probably after this boss battle, we will save and call it a night. God, I don't want to have to wake up. If he goes onto the ground, it unearths, or if your move is Hurricane Toss. Oh, Hurricane Toss unearths things? That's good to know. There are a few bosses that can't be frozen. I thought this guy was maybe too big to be frozen. I don't know why I thought that was a thing. But, I'm just gonna do this again. Ah! No, I missed the last one, but that's fine. I've only got 17 left. Final boss can't be frozen. You can, but the final boss immediately unfreezes their turn. Okay. Good to know, because I'm for sure probably going to forget and also try freezing him anyway. Hey, stop having such a long lead up before your attacks.
These next few monkeys is pretty standard, so you could go over a few.
I think I can just standard attack the rest of the time. We'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Just a few rounds. It can't kill all of my guys in like... No, I wasn't fast enough. I thought I couldn't be killed in a few rounds, but I don't know. Yeah, it's like... Doesn't seem too hard, but I'm a bad gamer is the thing. I'm not good at gaming. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. We'll be fine. And not what? Hello? God, no, not again. What the fuck? What the fuck? You can't just hello? This fight is so easy. Kills me instantly. My friends. I cannot believe this. All because I wanted revenge. I haven't honored my companions. I've tarnished their sacrifice. So rude. Leaf. Because of you, I've found friendship again. I will defeat this monster, not for revenge, but to protect you. We'll be fine. Infinite up. Love this moment. He's fighting to protect his friends. Our defense is so good, and the other one's defense is so bad, and even if I do a bad... In the boss rematch, your boss, this beast doesn't do this? Doesn't do the, like, the super murder? That would make sense. I feel like any scripted boss fights, they can't just have them insta-kill your entire party. During the, like, if you're doing, like, a boss rush.
He is done. Unfortunately, we won't be able to catch him.
I thought I was done for. Thanks, Kabu.
Moving on to
that was too close for comfort.
Second half of the stage is quite infamous for
oh, hey, Monkey.
You actually did it. I was extremely worried.
Yeah, skips the 99 damage hits. I imagine.
And that normally comes with experience from.
Kabu, what is wrong with you? You endangered your team and the mission.
It's nice and easy.
In
and out jobby.
If I had been stronger back then, if I hadn't ran, could I have saved them? My friends? Leaf. I'm sorry. I was blinded by this pain. Because of me, you almost...
You better be sorry. I'm too young to get eaten. But I think I would have done the same if someone, hurt you guys.
Same. Even so, Kabu. I cannot turn back time, even though they've gone. We're sure they're proud of how much you've grown. You saved us, after all. My teacher would be scolding me like you are, Maki, for being such a fool. You can actually have one of the other bugs alive during that moment if you do, like, what, like a shield or something? Or if it misses? Can it miss? I'll take that apology. Thank you, everyone. I don't deserve this kindness.
Shut up. You're the kindest bug around.
To a fault, we must say. Everyone. That being said, we're at the Wasp Kingdom's door. Because of my injury, I won't be able to accompany you inside, but I shall move on ahead and set up a camp so we may rest up. I shall watch the exit route to make sure you can return. We can do this mission together. Let's go and fulfill our duty. If you freeze one of your bugs who have frostbite and then get the beast to 10 HP, the bug lives and the beast takes 100 HP, leaving him at 1 for some reason? Interesting. That was really cute and sweet. Can I jump backwards to this save point?
with the slingshot. This catch here is going to be a flip out of the air crawl. Holding right up on the
We have reached 10 o'clock.
so we can smoothly transition.
And so this is where
So we can be running on the outer boundaries of the stage. just
we
to
will
get to
call
where
it
we
a
need to
night.
go. It's a lot quicker than going through the intended method.
Thank you all for coming. Thank y'all for hanging out. Thank y'all for chatting and sharing cool videos and sharing cool stories and sharing cool other stuff. Love the beast on story standpoint. It's a good beast. It's a good story point. I'm glad that we learned Kabu's past and he wasn't luring us into a trap. I mean, he was like, I guess, luring us into a monster fight, but not like betraying us or anything. Yeah, watch for Rolling Rocks when. Next stream, we might have some more AGDQ on the background. Yeah, and Aero Ace. Good Aero Ace talk. Good tea talk. We got to see Chorby Tea. Many good talks tonight. Everybody have a good night, good sleep. We will play some Mother 3 on Wednesday. That'll be when we do the next stream. Probably no weekend stream. But this game, more of it on Monday. Maybe I'm gonna remember to grind or maybe not. We'll see. But for tonight, for the current, I'm gonna, you know what, I can raid AGDQ, I think. I could just send you guys over there. They don't get any raid messages or anything, so I don't have to feel bad about raiding a large channel. But I'm gonna send you guys to AGDQ. I just want to be single, it's so good. It's on my list. I'll have to see, because it depends on how much is in the demo, whether or not I want to wait for the full game to release eventually, or if I just want to play it now. Maybe I will do the demo, because it'll be nice to have a shorter stream, but... For tonight, for this one... Go enjoy some GDQ. Go enjoy some GDQ. It's about an hour. Oh, that is short. I could do like 2 streams, or I could do that and some drawing or something. Of the first chapter thing. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I do have a list of games I want to play. I think next on the list is Trombone Champ, and then next on the list is Pumpkin World, and then Trombone Champ. But both of those I think will only take like 1 stream each. But for now, go enjoy GDQ. Good night, 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 good night.